Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is down to 64,000. What are we gonna do? Stay tuned to find out. Stay tuned to find out. Back here on a Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. The week is halfway through. You've made it through half the week. 2.5 more days of this chaos. We'll see. The question is, will Bitcoin touch the 80K? Will Bitcoin hit 80K? We have an alert set for 80K still from a while ago. And maybe today's the day. Who knows? All I know is that the plan continues the same. The DCA schedule continues to be active. We continue to buy more Bitcoin. And right now we're getting Bitcoin at about 25% off of the high. It's a pretty good deal. Okay? 25% off. It's a bargain. Get it while you can. Stack while you can. It's going back up. I needed to stay down so I could buy some more during the show. Come on. All right, welcome everybody. Let's kick things off with the Bitcoin strength. The Bitcoin strength. Yeah, there it is. The price is $84,698.22. $699, $704.12. Starting to come back up. Stay down so I can buy some more. Come on. Today you can buy 1,179 Satoshis for a single dollar. It's a pretty good deal. What the heck is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. 100 million fractions of a Bitcoin. Right? So when you see the price of Bitcoin even at $84,000, nobody's got $84,000 lying around. Right? You don't look at that price and say, okay, I'm gonna buy a whole Bitcoin. No. You might look at the price and say, I might need to save up for this Bitcoin thing. No, you don't save for Bitcoin, you save in Bitcoin. Okay? Because even though it seems like the price of Bitcoin is going down in terms of dollars, which it is, what's important here is that the amount of Bitcoin you have in your possession, the amount of Bitcoin you're holding, goes up. And that doesn't change when the price in dollars fluctuates. The amount of Bitcoin you're holding doesn't change. It stays the same. Okay? And so, what is the scarce thing we're trying to accumulate? Bitcoin. That's the scarce thing. Okay? We don't care what it's priced in. We don't care what it's priced in terms of dollars. The dollars are going away. Right? Printed paper money that can be created will continue to debase. Hard Huddle in the house. Round of applause from a live studio audience for Hard Huddle. If I had a sat for every time someone said Bitcoin is dead, you'd be a satillionaire. That is the Bitcoin strength. It's at $84,000. When priced in Bitcoin. Pipeline podcast in the house. Round of applause from the live studio audience. I'm easily getting 5,500 sats per $5 DCA when it's usually around 5,000 sats or less. Above 100,000. Yeah, so I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Days like today, when you understand what Bitcoin is, you just can't resist stacking a little stack because you know how many more sats you're getting. Oh my God, the more I talk, the more it goes up. I need it to get back down to 84,000, 83,000 so I can buy some more for the show. Today, either case, I think it might be another quadruple stack day. I'm not sure. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure. We'll have a look right now. Okay. All right, let's jump into the next topic, the next segment of the show that we like to call Why We Stack. All right, why do we stack? Why are we saving Bitcoin right now, especially in this climate? Right? Because even though it seems like even though the price of Bitcoin is down in terms of dollars, holding dollars is far worse than holding Bitcoin. Okay? The government has decided to spend about $20 trillion over the next 10 years. That's how much the national debt is going to go up. $20 trillion. We're at $36 trillion, something like that. We're at $36 trillion in debt. Let's see. Nope. There it is. We're at $36.5 trillion in debt. Okay? $36.5 trillion in debt. Doge supposedly, allegedly, has found $140 billion worth of quote unquote savings. So, with $140 billion of so-called savings, they're going to justify a $20 trillion debt increase over the next 10 years. So, that's gonna make the debt what? $56 trillion in debt. $56 trillion in debt. So if the debt grows from $36 trillion to $56 trillion, and that's not even counting everything else that we're paying for. That's just the tax cuts that are going to the rich. Okay? That's just the tax cuts going to people that are making over $400,000 a year. Okay? You don't get included in those tax cuts, right? What you get to hold your savings in dollar, and those savings that are being held in dollar are going to get debased. This is why Bitcoin was invented, right? This is why Bitcoin was invented, because Satoshi Nakamoto understood that when the government creates more money, prints more money, issues debt on that money, and doesn't do any work to create that money besides printing it, it steals value from the savers of that currency. And in so doing, it debases them. It's the whole theory for it's the whole topic of the show. We've been saying that same stuff since the beginning of the show, 22 months ago, right? That we save in Bitcoin because it's the scarcest thing you can own, that doesn't get debased, that can't get inflated away like the dollars can, right? Like any other currency can. Okay? So when you see in the news and you're thinking to yourself, Jesus, I didn't vote for this. I didn't vote for $20 trillion in tax cuts for the rich. I didn't vote for that. Well, this is how you vote. This is how you vote. This is the way you can vote every day. You can vote every day by taking the value that you work so hard for, taking it out of the grasp of the government and putting it into Bitcoin, an asset that cannot be debased like the dollar can. And you're taking it away from them in a way that they can't debase it from you, so they can't leech value from you, so they can't go through with their crazy plans to keep you poor. Okay, you become part of the asset holders that are gaining value from inflation working the way it is, right? Because when you have the better quality asset, that asset continues to grow in value versus a dollar, and you slow and steady become more wealthy over time. Okay, and for the short version of this concept, here we go. Why do we save in Bitcoin? Because saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold that Bitcoin. Right? That's what's up. All right. All right, let's get back into this here. Where was I? There it is. All right. That's what we got. What up, Derry Duke in the house? What's up? Good to see you in here. Hope all is well. Were you able to stack a little harder? Buy the little dip? Oh, man. Let's check out the damage, guys. Let's check out our portfolio for 2025. After 2 months of stacking consistently this is the status of our report. This is the status of our stack. Let's jump into the stack recap. Because we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually do it here on the show live. And in 2025, we are down about 12% on our portfolio. We've saved $1,380 into Bitcoin. Accumulated 0.014 Bitcoin, and today it's currently valued at $1,202. We've lost about 180 bucks? About 180 bucks worth of value, about 12.8% down in our portfolio. The price of Bitcoin is currently at $85,000. Our average buy price is $98,000. And our lowest purchase price so far for the 2025 calendar date is, let's make it this color. No, this one is $89,099 has been our lowest price of 2025 so far. Today's price is below the lowest price we've ever hit on the show for 2025. So that tells us that today is going to be another quadruple stack, quadruple stack, quadruple stand. That's where we're going to be. The show's going to be hosted. The show's going to be moved to quadruple stand. We're going to be doing another $80 purchase today because Bitcoin is at the lowest price it's been since for the year. Lowest price of the year for us, 85,000. No. Yeah, 85,000. 84,000 right now. So it'll be a good buy. We're doing a quadruple stack today. Quadruple stack. Jeez. All right, let's do this. Well, that's the current status. In our stack for 2024 is at 41% gain. So there's the savings that we did in 2024. Those are still mostly in the green. Yeah, those are still mostly in the green, and we're up about 41% still for 2024. Hang on, let me bring this up. There it is. We're up for the year for 2024. And for the overall, for our buy test, let's do this. For our overall, for the lifespan of the show, since May 22nd, 2023, we've been stacking Bitcoin. We're at about 70% in gains still. So nothing to see here. We've saved $12,209, and the current value of our stack is about $20,000. Okay, but the important thing to highlight here is, even though the price of Bitcoin is fluctuating in terms of dollars here, when the price of Bitcoin goes down, or when the price of Bitcoin goes up, actually, we don't. There's no change in the amount of Bitcoin we're holding. Okay, so this is just a reflection of the value of the dollar, and slow and steady, gradually over time, the purchasing power of the Bitcoin you're holding is still going up against the dollar. Okay, so what that means is that you're better off holding Bitcoin long term than you are holding dollar, because you'll be able to buy more and more things with that same amount of Bitcoin. All right. Okay, so now that we know that today we're going to be doing a quadruple stand, a quadruple stack. Let's do what needs to get done. Oops, wrong button. It's time to stack some Bitcoin, baby. All right, there we go. Now the air horns. All right, we're gonna buy $80 worth of Bitcoin today. Let's see. I go over here to Strike. Hit the Strike app, and I go to buy. We're gonna go for the $80 spot. Bam, $80. Hit next. It's out the confirmation page. It's out the confirmation page, ladies and gentlemen. When I cut the music, hit the drum roll, please. And get ready to purchase $80 worth of Bitcoin today on the Stack Bitcoin show because it's the lowest price we've seen the whole year. A quadruple stack. Our average stack is $20. Today we just bought another $80. Yesterday was also the lowest we've seen and bought $80 then. And so there it is. We've stacked. And what happens after we stack? We can chill. Let's see. $84,928.31. 0.000931314. Dang, look at that. We got so many more Satoshis. Cheers. Dang. It's pretty good. More sats per dollar is more better. There it is. We got, yesterday we bought $80 worth of Bitcoin and we got 88,000 Satoshis, almost 89,000 Satoshis. Today we bought $80 worth of Bitcoin and we got 93,000 Satoshis. Dang. The holdings for the whole lifespan of the show are 0.15 Bitcoin, 1.5 million Satoshis. And we're down about 12.38% for the year. Let's go for the lifespan of the show. Let's see how close this gets us to switching this 3 into a 4. Let's see. Here. Bam. Okay. Our final total for the show as of today is, next buy is gonna turn that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, maybe 0.33851527 is our current holding for the show. Current value of $28,759. There it is. Slow and steady. Stacking Bitcoin. This is the opportunity for us to get to that 1 Bitcoin. It just got cheaper. It just became 25% easier to get to 1 Bitcoin. If you're not at 1 Bitcoin, what the heck are you waiting for? Don't miss the opportunity. All right. That's what I got for the stack. Any questions? Any comments? Put them in the chat. Let's talk. If you're watching the replay, you have a question, put it in the comments. I will respond to that in tomorrow's video, or I will respond to it within the comments if it's a short answer. But yeah. Derry Duke in the house. Yeah, it's a crazy dip. It's a crazy dip. Always buying more. That's right. I've been buying the whole way down too. I'm the worst at that. I see it start to go down. I'm like, ooh, I'll buy that dip. And it dips again. And I'm like, ooh, I'll buy that dip. Then it dips again. I'm like, ooh, I'll buy that dip. And guess what? Tomorrow's payday, son. Tomorrow's payday. You know what that means? It means I can buy. It means I can buy hard today. It means I can buy. It means I can blow my whole budget right now. Because we're re-upping tomorrow. My target is a target of a BTC, but I will keep buying forever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Once you get to your target, usually people just keep buying because it just makes sense, right? But yeah, I am this close. Yeah, that's that. That close. I'm that close to paying off my truck. That close. But like if I wanted to, I could just go pay right now. Be done with it, right? But I'm still letting the loan work its way because the percentage, the loan percent, the interest rate on my truck was like 2%, 1.9%, something crazy like that. 1.9% interest on my truck, so it doesn't make sense to pay it. I just stack I make the minimum payment. But even with that plan of making the minimum payment, it's almost done being paid. So either case, once that's done, I'll be able to stack. I'm just gonna basically move the payment from automatically paying for the truck to automatically going into Bitcoin. And as other things get paid off, same thing. Just do that. Remember, listen to Bob Locus. I should have done that for 7 years. I should have done that for 7 years instead of losing my 6 BTC. Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Bob Locust. I'm gonna look him up. I don't know who that is, but I'm always interested in learning about new people. Is he on YouTube? Bob Low. Oh, okay. Let's see. Bob Locus. Oh, he's a positions trader for 30 years, focusing on market cycles, the 4-year journey portfolio. Interesting. I don't trade, but I'm gonna look at his channel. I don't promote trading. I'm not in on the trading because it's pretty much impossible to it's pretty much impossible to time it, when to buy and when to sell. Like, yeah. Oh, is he a holder? Okay, cool. All right, I'll check it out. I have this channel up now. I'll watch it. See what it's about. Cool. A legend with a 4-year journey. Oh, dude, that's cool. Is he okay? Yeah, we're trying to get through a 4-year cycle here on the show to prove that it's possible. To prove that you can do a lot just by, stacking Bitcoin and holding it. If you can hold it for more than 4 years, so the historically, you're ahead. You'll end up ahead, right? Just by saving. So hoping to prove that here on the show. Very cool. Very cool. All right, boys. It's Wednesday. It's Wings Wednesday. So, just kidding. Go have whatever you want for lunch. I'm gonna go grab some lunch after this and chillax and just watch the paper hands sell their Bitcoin while I try to scoop a nice little scoop. Hopefully, if we get to 80K, I think this would be a lot of buys going through. Maybe we might even hit 78K. Who knows? 78K, gang. All right. Either case, dips or gifts. Figure out what you need to do to safely and responsibly stack your face off. I'll see you guys tomorrow here for another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show, where we will continue to do what we do every weekday. Stack Bitcoin, saving Bitcoin, regardless of the price, up or down or sideways. We're saving in Bitcoin because the amount of Bitcoin we're holding doesn't go down. It just goes up. Only number go up that we care about is our stack. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Stack Bitcoin Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later.